Hi everyone, I'll keep you a minute just getting a cup of tea, and while you're waiting you can look at this expertly placed Christmas album. Not marketing at all. Hello. Hi everyone. Yeah, God, it's like something stupid like only 2 days until Christmas or whatever it is people come out with in October. Christmas is coming up. I've got a few Christmas albums I'm going to show you. I'm sorry, but since I started doing this, I've realised that in retail, you start thinking of Christmas in like January. You start thinking, oh, I better get 800 copies of Fleetwood Mac Rumours. You know, stuff like that. Anyway, got me a cup of tea. Thank you for my son for getting me this Happy Father's Day mug back in the day. So, got me tea, which I'll expertly put there, and I'll kick that over when I get up in a minute. Just feels like. So what have we got? I've got loads. Constantly got loads of stuff in. I thought about trying to make these shorter, and I thought, no, I enjoy them. It's interesting. When I first started doing these, there was like 200 people watch them, and then that's like, you know, found this niche market of about a dozen. Who I think I watch it about 4 times just to laugh at me and jokes. You know, why not? Okay, right. What have we got? Love the Bonzos. Got this. I'll try and get this placed well. The video skills have actually gone downhill, haven't they, since I started this. History of the Bonzos is double. I love the Bonzos. I can't even begin to tell you. If you don't know that much about the Bonzos, this is a great starting place. Any of their albums, but this is perfect. And it's got the intro and the outro. Urban Spaceman, obviously. Trouser Press, one of the greatest songs ever. But the intro and the outro song is fantastic. Yeah. It's not just 70s prog, yeah, I know, I mean, with the latest trends, these guys are reforming, right? I know all about it. I don't know anything else than that. We'd had to sign one of these in, and so that got snapped up. So when we sealed 20 quid on your Vamps record, I got out the disc in here. I'm not going to go on about it, but you could basically, what you need to do as a business proposition is go and buy all the Beyond records and then sell them to me, because I'm basically buying them all and then forcing people to buy them. I know nobody from the Beyond is watching this, but you need to just do a reform gig, please. Just please do it. Okay, just for me and Jake and your little cohort of dedicated cult followers up here. Just an amazing band. Just listen to them and just put it into context when you listen to them. It was late 80s, early 90s. There's nothing else like them at the time. Anyway, okay, so I always keep a copy of that in. Force it on people. ELO's Greatest Hits. These are all the Christmas bangers, right? ELO Out of the Blue, just a normal standard edition. That did come on coloured vinyl. Queen Greatest Hits. This like one of the biggest selling album of all time. Something stupid, and you know, it's obviously great, isn't it? I always thought this was T-Rex. I don't know if they did the same cover. For some reason, I have it in my mind. But it's Procol Harum, and obviously Queen did Hot Space, which is similar. But Procol Harum. Marillion, Misplaced Childhood, these are all originals. 12 quid on the Marillion, 10 quid Leonard Cohen's Greatest Hits, which, you know, I was definitely until I was about 30, I'd really just dismissed Leonard Cohen because I thought it's not metal enough. It's not metal at all. And then I think I was really introduced to Leonard Cohen through listening to Jeff Buckley, and I was totally wrong. It's amazing. Stones, just bought another collection with a load of early Stones in, all a bit battered but still good examples. Original press in here of Hotel California, doesn't have the poster. Rod, Can't Escape Rod. I'll do another last Christmas, sorry to talk about Christmas again, I did a tweet thing on albums that you get in second-hand record shops, and the most common ones, there was like Moody Blues and Sky and stuff like that. It's slightly changed this year, so I'll do another one, or maybe I'll do like a top 10 and just do a top 10 video or something and run through those albums that you just can't avoid. Some soundtracks, more soundtracks, got loads. This one's Cabaret, Liza, loads of ABBA Dabba Doo there. This original Creedence Clearwater Revival, Willie and the Poor Boys. If you've never really given Creedence a listen other than Bad Moon Rising, they are really something else. First off, watch The Big Lebowski and then give them a listen, and you'll never listen to the Eagles again. Okay, loads of Now albums. It's all retro in it, and everybody loves the old Now albums. So I've got loads of the early ones in, which are the more affordable ones on vinyl. Double Fantasy, John and Yoko, tons of Elton John. Vangelis, more soundtracks, fantastic. I've got Blade Runner as well over there. Can't go wrong with a bit of Vangelis, can you? Leaders of the Pack. This is a triple. It's superb. It's got some amazing tracks on it. So it's got, I mean, some I've never heard of, but it's got Bobby Goldsboro on there. It's got a bit of Beach Boys. What else on Shangri-La's Leader of the Pack? I mean, sorry, Shangri-La's Leader of the Pack, which, ooh, what a track that is. What a track. I think responsible for Psychobilly, that track, isn't it, really? Look at this. I mean, you can see the tongue in their cheeks when they're actually taking the photo. I mean, wow. That's actually, I think I made a comment on nothing says heavy metal more than big white fronts. More soundtracks, Little Shop of Horrors, loads of comps. This is a pretty affordable guitar kind of shredding comp. If you're into your guitars, what I've written on the label, but what brand is missing there if you're a shredder? Hello, it's Jackson. Van Morrison, ugh. God. I don't like Van Morrison. I don't like his music and I don't like him. I think he's an idiot. He's entitled to his opinions, but he's an idiot with an opinion. Bob Marley and the Wailers. Oh, this is cooking. Now we're talking. This is absolutely Charity Shop classic in previous years. This is a really nice copy, and now I think one sought out by quite a lot of people who know their good music. More James. Got some. You don't really see a lot of kind of James's original albums. I think this one is 1980, so a little less collectible. But I mean, look how sharp. Wow. James Greatest Hits. A compilation from Get Out Records. I think that's 80s. It's an interesting one. Relatively, that's pretty mint, unplayed. Loads of Steve Miller. If that is your thing. And there's a track on here called Morris. So he definitely has a thing about the name Morris, doesn't he? 1972 double sort of compilation there. Pat Benatar. If anybody is from Crosby and remembers Crown Records, the guy I worked with in Crown Records had a Pat Benatar denim jacket, and it was embroidered as like a record company promo item. And honestly, it was so Partridge. It was just, I don't think he ever wore it, but and knowing that particular individual, he's probably still got it in mint condition. Monkeys comp, fantastic. Val Wow, some more of that kind of hair metal stuff, I think that is. Adrian Snell, never heard of that. Don't really want to play it. The picture looks a bit like it's going to be a bit miserable. Gold Diamond, Neil Diamond comps. Art Garfunkel, again, insert your Art Garfunkel joke here. Definitely almost the best singer in Simon and Garfunkel. Adam and the Ants. Loads of 80s stuff. I just put this in. There's loads of soul stuff as well that I've got in that needs to be priced up. So loads of soul there. Okay, this is fantastic. This guy you might recognise if you're of a certain age. He was in Smokey and the Bandit, but also a singer-songwriter of his own accord. When I saw the album, I thought, I recognise that face. I thought it was Warren Zevon for a minute. And then I looked him up, and he wrote Rainy Days and Mondays, and We've Only Just Begun. Yeah? Look at the dude, owning it. Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July. Stevie trying to be Bob. Donna Summer, Now We Are Talking, compilation. That's fantastic. Might keep that for the shop. No, they're going to get sold. Right, a bit of some more collectibles. Some of these I've already shown you, but I didn't have them priced up. So this is Colosseum, and the original obviously is collectible. This is a second press. It's in really great condition. The Cat is the track on that. This one is Contortions, a collectible record. Interestingly, it looks like she's dressed for a Tuesday afternoon in the middle of Concert Square. Remember when I came back to Liverpool after moving away, and I went out in Concert Square, like a Tuesday afternoon to go and pick something up, and there's loads of women all dressed up like they were going out at night, and I thought, what's going on? I think they're just like going to work. And you know, why shouldn't they? They should dress as they like. Of course they should. Who am I to judge? Look at the state of me. I'm a right mess. But it just made me laugh that it was like Tuesday afternoon and all these women in the middle of Liverpool were dressed up like they were going out. So on like a Friday night. It was ace. I mean, she needs to wrap up. She's going to catch a death of cold. Early Graham Parsons. Bit more metal. I've got a signed copy of one of these, which is on the wall for quite a bit, bigger mega books, but this is just a standard release. So, original, really good condition. A 1969 repress of Tommy, not the original with the limited with the booklet, but still the trifold sleeve. That's in really good condition. The sleeve is a bit worn, as you'd expect. I've shown you this before, but I've managed to get to it and price it up. And I won't show stuff now that it isn't priced up, otherwise I'm going to confuse you and confuse me. So, Rock and Roll Vanilla Fudge. If you don't know anything about Vanilla Fudge, mainly cover versions, and there's a cover version on here of, what is it? Of Windmills of Your Mind, which has just got the Vanilla Fudge psych treatment. It's nuts. 79, I think 79 mod here by Secret Affair. That's your thing. That's in really good condition. Right, Journey. This was like a £4 album all day long until they released that song, and now it's like, I mean, even on online it's going for like 50 quid. So this is a really good copy. So I tried to keep the price down on that. It's online as well. It might go online. Another oddly collectible record. If you were a fan of rock in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, you might remember this band. I never got into them, really. There was a few of those British bands, weren't like the Almighty and Thunder and Choir Boys and stuff like that. And some of them I really liked. Choir Boys, really like them. Never got into Thunder, but this is a collectible double album of them. Really mint. Looks unplayed, to be honest. I've showed you Bob Trimble before. I've managed to price it up now and get it out. I think I showed you it about 4 videos ago, and I just had it and forgot to price it up. But it's unbelievable. Hunt out Bob Trimble, droney folk vocals, completely forgotten artist. Really worth looking at again. Got another copy of Dennis Wilson in the 1984 repress. You can't go wrong with this. It's superb. Completely different than the Beach Boys. Still got a load of that. Well, I'm getting through it, but that Paul Kossoff and Free and all those related bands, so I'm pricing up. This is all really minty stuff on the on Free. Sparks, I'm starting to price all that up as well. That came in a collection a while ago, but there's some great Spark stuff, so that's going out. Soundtracks, I think I showed you this one, so I'm really sorry. Star Wars, I suspect that one will be snapped up. That's an original pressing, original press here of Eno. Used it for Airports. John Martin, Sunday's Child, Night and Day, Island, Night and Day. Label, that's just the label it's on, there's variations of label. Some collectible, all first press UK, Dylan. Another side of Bob Dylan. All in, I would say, very good to very good plus condition. Bringing it all back home. Mono, first press of that. UK first press of the times they are changing. And freewheeling UK first press of that, very good plus, really nice condition on that one. They all get faded on the back. Most of them do, unless like that collection I got in a few weeks ago, they were just like kept in hermetically sealed box. More Leonard, Songs of Love and Hate. This I think this is Canadian collectible. John Lennon, Imagine, double. Oddly collectible, we've already commented on Van. Sorry everybody, Christmas is coming up. It's like it's in the next 2 hours, so you've got to panic buy, okay? Elvis, I'll have a little Christmas section. I won't put this out yet. Christmas album. Now Christmas album. Got a load of CDs as well, which I'll price up. This is great. Came in a collection and I thought, look at that, that's interesting. A Ronco. Yeah, they jam all the tracks on, don't they? And then you actually open it up and my palm tree's falling down. It's not, my palm tree's not popped up as it should. That's just want to say that's never happened before. Let's get my palm tree up. Won't stay up. It's turned into a carry-on film. All right, no, all right. Look, it's stayed up. The palm trees up, and let's get the. There we go. There's the little sheep, whatever they're called, and there's the little 3x. Oh no, they're fun. No, they're meant to stay up. Come, so if they stay up, that stays up. I'm having a problem. I'm not going to say I'm having a problem keeping everything up again. Right, that joke's gone. But there we go. That's that stuff. So other things. If you were, sorry, that's my big face. Sorry about that. So I ran a little competition. I've got 3 copies of Alice in Chains. It's been re-released. So it's one of the best albums ever made, in my humble opinion. From whatever, it's just really a momentous album. They're all absolutely fantastic. So I happen to have 3 copies. I got the original 92 release. There's a re-release in 2009, and then just recently a re-release. So in order, left to right, it was a 2002. If you bothered about any of this, it's on Twitter and Instagram. 2002 original UK press in the middle, and a 2009 on the right hand side. I will do a comparison video. I might need some help doing that, or at least editing. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, as you can tell, but I quite like just to see on my system how they sound, because they're meant to be, the later presses are meant to be much better presses than the original, which is feasible. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so a couple of other things. First off, I really love buying gig posters. I got this one pretty minty. And it's Zodiac mine. I don't like buy the stupid expensive ones, like, you know, 100 Club punk stuff. I don't buy any of that. Just buy, like, you know, 20, 30 quid posters, if not cheaper. And I've got some great ones. I've got some Faith No More ones in the corner. Jane's Addiction, Therapy, Wonder Stuff, Fleetwood Mac, Graham Parsons. And I got this one because I went to this tour. I remember seeing them, and they were just a completely nuts band. They were just like complete entertainment. It was great. And I saw this, and I thought, yeah, I'm definitely having that. I put that in the shop, so like Zodiac mine will. Some more stock I've just picked up, so that'll be for next week. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see it. Here's the jukebox. So let me just put you there, and you can have a good view of the floor while I plug it in. Sorry, view of my pants. But it needs a little bit of cleaning. It works, you can hear it, you can hear the hum of the transformer. It needs the new lights put in. There's just lights on the side, but it needs new lights there. So all will work. What's inside a jukebox? That's inside a jukebox. There's nuts in it. Let's play a track. Here's where I get a strike from YouTube, so I might have to turn the volume down, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? Works on a belt. It's really mechanical. This is just tubes, this thing. So I'm gonna Okay, so I might get a strike from YouTube for playing them others. I'll just turn that down. So there it is, and there it plays. So it needs a good clean. It needs some new lamps. We're gonna put some fluorescent lamps in here, and that's it open. It's got the speakers down the bottom, and then it has speakers at the top, and we've just got to clean them. We'll leave some of this old patina on here. It's got a bit of a life, you can see. I think this is about 74, but ultimately it works. So I'll set up a what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously use it for a bit of marketing from the shop. So I'm going to have a competition whereby you can win some record tokens for the shop. And what I'll do is, instead of doing, it's basically going to be Find the Single. All right. So what I will do is I will probably get Jolene by Dolly Parton, and we'll call the competition Where's Dolly rather than Where's Wally. I mean, wow, amazing marketing. And I'll put it somewhere in the jukebox, and at the end of these videos people can say, you know, A4 or whatever. I'll give you all the choices that you can make, and then we'll click on and we'll see whoever finds Dolly at the end of these videos. It's a good idea. It might never happen because, you know, there's ideas and then there's doing stuff, right? So look, there we have it. So thanks so much for watching the video. If you want anything, let me know. Just DM me, give me a shout, and I can put stuff away. Keep stuff for about 2 weeks, not a problem. Or if you're thinking about anything for Christmas, we have greetings cards. We have record tokens. Do record tokens for the shop here. I've got loads of merch. I've got loads of affordable turntables. So I've got them, and I've just picked some of these Victrola up. So they're new, affordable turntables. So if you want something like that, then by all means come down the shop and pick them up. I think there's something else, but this is long enough now. So I will leave you with the jukebox. All right, take care, guys. See you later.